Get your hot chocolate, seasonally appropriate pajamas, or not, depending on where you are in the world, and beautiful winter wonderland backdrop ready, because I'm bringing the presents. And someone must have been good this year, as, whoa, there's a lot of them. It's 2024.4.2, the last patch of the year. Let's get to unwrapping your presents. First up, new features, or I should say old new features. This has been a weird patch cycle, and so we slipped in some things that launched before 4.2 that we think you should know about. For example, persistence. Persistent user data has shipped to live. This feature allows world creators to save information about individual visitors. This means that anytime a user returns to an instance of a particular world, this information is retained. Persistent user data has the potential to unlock a new world of possibilities in both progression and personalization. World creators can now unlock facets of the world over longer or multiple sessions. They can allow visitors to customize their experiences and have those choices saved for the next time people return back to their world. Things like RPGs and more complicated games are now possible, and we can't wait to see what world creators build with this new set of tools. It also means things like world creators enabling homeworlds that could be fully customizable. We've already seen prefab creators doing things like making picture frames that you can update and save photos to. This is a huge change. With time, it will totally morph how people approach VRChat. If you are a world creator, or you would simply like to see what creators have built already with the system, you can go check out a link to the appropriate Ask Form thread in the description. One-time purchases in world stores. We added 2 new ways for you to support world creators in the creator economy: world stores and one-time purchases. When a creator sets up a world store, you'll see it right next to the world's details. From here, you can easily support the creator with one-time purchases, which give you cool benefits like cosmetics or unlocks. One-time purchases are really flexible. They can be like consumables, they can be temporary, like group subscriptions, or they can even be permanent. Buy them once, keep them forever. Permanent purchases were the most highly requested feature from creators in the creator economy. We really appreciated their feedback. Keep an eye on world stores as they pop up. Speaking of features that you've been asking for, one-time purchases bring us one step closer to creating an avatar marketplace, which you'll hear plenty about next year. GeForce NOW by NVIDIA. VRChat is now playable on NVIDIA GeForce NOW, giving gamers instant access to GeForce PC performance on nearly any PC, Mac, Shield TV, Android, iOS device, or Chromebook without any downloads. Since it's the PC version, GeForce NOW members receive the full VRChat experience, even on low-powered or incompatible devices. This support was added at the beginning of the month, but we wanted to make sure that you knew about it too. Go check it out. Whoa, okay. Now let's hop into brand new features that are in 4.2. Prints. Prints are a unique way to share memories with other users. You can spawn them in-game and place them around the world. Users without VRChat Plus can save and collect prints, but cannot create or share them. If you throw them with enough force and spin, they'll fly like a frisbee. Enjoy sharing memories and playing print golf with your friends. Prints have a few unique qualities that are worth calling out, outside of being able to just toss them around. First, prints carry metadata with them, showing who took the photo, where it was taken, and when it was taken. You can also write a customized message on them. We also moved the gallery out of the VRChat Plus page and onto the user profile to allow non-VRChat users to collect prints. While they won't be able to create them, they can collect up to 20. VRChat Plus users, of course, can create them and collect up to 64. Finally, as a note, all images will upload in 1080p. Age verification. Yup, we're starting to test age verification. While this feature isn't quite out for everyone just yet, you might start to see folks with age verification badges, or instances that can only be entered if you've age verified. As it's still in a testing phase, things could change pretty rapidly, but the TLDR is that age verification is a system that lets folks verify their age. When you verify your age, you can choose to display a badge on your profile showing that you've done so. If you're over 18, you can choose to display either a generic age verification badge or one showing that you're 18 or older. Displaying these badges is totally optional. Additionally, if you verify your age and are over 18, you can gain access to age-verified group instances. For more information on the system, check out the developer update in the link below, as well as the FAQ, which is being updated as folks reach out to us with their questions. Gift drops. Speaking of presents, we have something for those of you who are hella into the spirit of giving. Gift drops. Gift drops is a new feature that allows you to drop a gift bundle in an instance you're in. What's in the gift bundle? VRChat Plus subscriptions, of course. The process is simple. Choose the number of subscriptions you want to be distributed into the instance you're in, then pick if you'd prefer them to be focused around a specific present you drop on the ground, or if you'd like them to be randomly assigned to anyone in the instance you're in. If you purchase more subscriptions than people in the instance, those additional subs will stack onto users, giving them additional months, depending on how many subscriptions there are to go around. You'll be told via notification who you tossed a present to. Oh, and you'll also receive an icon over your head that lets everyone know you're the person they should thank. Oh, and a little note here. If you give someone VRChat Plus, you'll notice a little badge on your bio. I hear that it might change the more gift subs you hand out, but you'll have to see for yourself. But wait, we're still not done with features. In addition, we have a big one for mobile users: face tracking on mobile. Selfie expression is available now on Android mobile. You can use your selfie camera to get head, eye, and face tracking on your avatar. Now anyone can have a VTuber-like experience. Our existing SDK mapping for lip sync visemes and eye look and eyelids are used, so this will work on most avatars. Selfie expression can be found in the tracking and IK section of the settings main menu. It comes with an auto-adjust quality toggle and an associated quality setting. We expect the camera tracking to work well on newer devices from the last 3 or 4 generations, so around Pixel 6 equivalent and later. Older devices will auto-adjust the quality all the way down to off. However, you can disable the auto-adjust and force it back on if you don't mind a bit of lag. As a note, camera image processing is all done on device, and nobody will see your real face. Alright, time to take a deep breath. We're done with features. It's time to get the changes and fixes. Bitmap streaming has been enabled. This will dynamically load lower resolution textures for avatars and worlds into VRAM as needed, meaning much more can be loaded before you start running into issues, stuttering, avatars failing to load, and hard crashes. On Android and Quest, this budget is dynamically updated periodically based on your device's available shared memory, which would considerably reduce crashes and kick to home events. On PC, the budget is set once on load based on your GPU's available VRAM, with a little wiggle room left for the OS. On avatars, bitmap streaming priority is always treated as 0, the value set in the SDK is ignored. Whereas for worlds, texture priority is left alone. Video players no longer play untrusted URLs in public instances unless the domain is allow listed by the world's creator. This means that world creators now have to whitelist URLs for public instances of their world if they are not already on the global VRChat whitelist. This can be done via the video player allow domains listed on the VRChat website. As a note, private instances do not have this limitation and will work as they always have. Sites from our trusted URL section will also still work in publics. We've added a few new domains to our global whitelist based on feedback from folks outside of the English-speaking VRChat community. For details on what changed, please check our docs. As always, you can find them in the description. Standalone Quest users will now use the same hand tracking system that was previously introduced for PC users. This includes the action menu now being available for Questies. DPID has now been re-enabled, following a change to avoid locking up the client when opening an image-heavy tab. DPID has been reworked to have much sharper visuals when operating on Alpha is Transparency textures. Stickers, nameplates, user icons, and others will now be much more crisp when using transparency. An avatar picker is now available to new users on Android mobile. This onboarding UI will guide users to choose an avatar before entering a world. Users who meet the following criteria will see the avatar picker when they join a world: users that have never visited a world on their device before, and users that still have the VRChat default robot. Desktop mode now features a resolution drop-down and full screen toggle in the graphics settings. We have the technology. Made improvements to world loading times on PC, especially for very complex worlds. Frame rate has been capped on loading and login screens. When someone else changes avatars, they should no longer appear stuck in a standing pose until their new avatar finishes loading. Fix Steam logins sometimes showing invalid ticket errors. Users can now adjust the zoom level of the face mirror. Just like in prior releases, we have also included a smattering of fixes for VRChat constraints. We further improved VRChat shutdown speed, getting out of the black cat any percent speedrun incoming. When grasping objects on a flat screen device, desktop or mobile, the position of the avatar's hand should now be consistent for avatars of different scales. Whoa, okay. I think that's enough presents for you this year. You're getting spoiled. Anyway, that's it for this Patch Notes video. Keep an eye on the channel though for upcoming information about our annual New Year's Eve celebration. See you next time.